Nickelback is a Canadian rock band formed in 1995 in Hanna, Alberta. The band is composed of guitarist and lead vocalist Chad Kroeger, guitarist, keyboardist and backing vocalist Ryan Peake, bassist Mike Kroeger, and drummer Daniel Adair. The band went through a few drummer changes between 1995 and 2005, achieving its current form when Adair replaced drummer Ryan Vikedal. Nickelback is one of the most commercially successful Canadian groups, having sold more than 50 million albums worldwide and ranking as the 11th best-selling music act, and the second best-selling foreign act in the US of the 2000s. Behind the Beatles, Billboard ranks them the most successful rock group of the decade. Their song How You Remind Me was listed as the best-selling rock song of the decade and the fourth best-selling of the decade. They were listed number 7 on the Billboard Top Artist of the Decade, with 4 albums listed on the Billboard Top Albums of the Decade. The band signed with Roadrunner Records in 1999 and re-released their once independent album The State. The band achieved commercial success with the release of their 2000 album The State, and then they achieved mainstream success with the release of their 2001 album Silver Side Up. Following the release of Silver Side Up, the band released their biggest and most known hit today, How You Remind Me, which peaked number 1 on the American and Canadian charts at the same time. Then, the band's fourth album The Long Road, 2003, spawned 5 singles and continued the band's mainstream success with their hit single Someday, which peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 1 at the Canadian Singles Chart.